Hey all, welcome. I'm Chiller and welcome for the show. Finally we got started here. We've been preparing for quite a few weeks this now and now finally all the setups are ready for this weekly show pilot. So, okay, how are you doing today? I see that we have quite a few people there in the chat. Hello, Jackalust is there at least. We have some core Discord members here at least. Saber Extra, excellent. Jessica, Alpha Zero, hello, Quantum Pioneers. So this stream is all about the frontier of post-quantum crypto and with a special focus on QRL, so quantum resistant ledger. This is the main theme of the show, and today we'll dive into crypto, quantum breakthroughs, and the big questions shaping tomorrow. And then we also will take a quick look to the art corner, see what kind of artwork Discord members has made in the past, and then of course some chats along the way. And that's it. Something about me, I guess maybe you want to know. So I'm an ex-researcher. I've actually quite extensive career in digital, all kind of digitalization things in global corporations, multi-billion companies, and traveling around the world and such. And now I'm just interested about this QRL. I'm not a quantum scientist, definitely not. I'm not crypto maxi. Maybe I will become one, but so that's it. And basically, what this show is about, it's about learning and exploring together, especially now focus on QRL. That's what this is about. And I'm glad you are on board here, and now I would like to hear, see in the chat, like, what's your feeling? Maybe the quick question here is that actually we have a poll for this one, and the question is that do you own any QRL? This is the first question I would like to know. So type in yes, no, or not yet. Just type it in the chat. Let's see. Yes, no, or not yet. I'm quite sure that some of you have something. Yes, we have. Okay, excellent. ID Shock and Jessica Chas at least have some. The question was, do you own any QRL? Quantum resistant ledger. I will tell more about it if you don't know. So okay, excellent. So quite many of you at least are aware of QRL. So basically, I will go next. I'm going to show the agenda next, and let's see what we have for today. So here we are. So I'm going to very shortly give you an introduction to QRL. I think if most of you know already what it is, then I'm trying to keep it quite short. And then we will go to some quantum news, and then some QRL related reports that I've been preparing for you guys. There is an art corner and project Zond weekly update. I'm shortly telling about the project, but not going very deep dive in this time. I will do a comparison of the week, and some free discussion here can be here all the time when needed. Just give a shout in the chat if you have any questions, and then we can go through those. And the final, last but not least, you will see the crystal ball. And the crystal ball thing is, I will actually have you another question. And the question is, what do you think about QRL price next week? So type 1 if you think it's going up, type 2 if you think it's going down. So what do you think about QRL price next week? Type 1 if it's going up, and type 2 if it's down. And you will see then in the crystal ball, we will see what is the consensus of all of you guys. Okay. So basically that was the basic introduction, and the agenda. And then I will quickly show you about QRL. So it's quantum resistant ledger, as I mentioned to you before. So it's a full featured post-quantum secure blockchain launched in mainnet 2018. It was founded by Dr. Peter Waterland, who saw a big risk, actually huge risk in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most blockchains are cryptographically most powerful quantum computers could one day break, and that is the key. And it's fully independent blockchain, not just another token, with developer-friendly APIs, hardware wallet support, and growing ecosystem. And when the project Zond that I actually mentioned here before, QRL is bringing with that project Zond, which is actually QRL 2.0. It's bringing quantum secure EVM compatible smart contracts to the blockchain world. And so in short, QRL was built to be future-proof, a blockchain designed to last the age of quantum computing. So this is it. We will get back to that in the future shows. I will tell you more about QRL, and actually even today we will go a deep dive actually to the reports and such. Okay, so next in the agenda, I actually. Do you guys have any questions so far, or are you ready to go for the quantum news? Okay, Alpha Zero, you're saying that okay, it's going up, but then we will be moving horizontally for a few weeks. It might be so. It has been kind of let's get back to those stats actually soon after the quantum news. We will go to the reports and price movements lately. That might very well be the case. Okay, so the quantum news. So here we go. This was the big news of recently. So El Salvador National Bitcoin Office says it has split the national Bitcoin reserve across many fresh unused addresses. The goal is to reduce the exposure of future quantum attacks. When you spend Bitcoin, your public key becomes visible on the chain, and a powerful computer could, in theory, target that key. So They're avoiding address reuse and spreading the value, which limits the blast radius in any single key if any single key is compromised. And each new address will hold up to about 500 Bitcoin. The reserve totally roughly 6,200 Bitcoin. And this isn't post-quantum cryptography. It's basically a treasure hygiene, reducing the risk today and buy time for long-term upgrades. And interesting enough, actually, after the news, there was an tweet on this, and Michael Strike from QRL actually made this comment. Love what you are, he made it to the El Salvador president, Bukele. So, love what you've been doing in El Salvador. If you want quantum secure in blockchain, have your crypto experts look at QRL. That's cool. That's cool, guys. What do you think? Are they going to buy some QRL? I think definitely they are aware of the risk. All the crypto is risky now. I think that quantum computing was something that everyone thought, it's going to be like next decade. There's nothing is going to happen. But then suddenly we start seeing this kind of news, like El Salvador moving to the new wallets. We will go, like in the future shows, a bit more detailed why they did this. It is actually related to this public key usage as was in the news. And then we know Satoshi coins, for example, are vulnerable. Those are old wallets, and actually back then the public key became visible. So quantum computing is treating that. Anyhow, let's jump to the next. So the next news, big news that I picked up here is that SEC's Crypto Asset Task Force is reviewing a roadmap to quantum-proof digital assets. The concern is this: once you spend, your public key appears on chain, and future quantum computer could target that key. The proposal calls for hygiene now, avoid address reuse, shorten key lifetimes and split balances, so less value is exposed per key. It also suggests a phased migration to post-quantum algorithms aligned with the NIST standards, and flags the harvest now, decrypt later risk. It's good to keep in mind that this isn't a rule yet, it's a roadmap. And the bottom line is that prepare early, don't panic late. Interesting thing here was that actually in this report, what it says, this is big, guys. A cryptographically relevant quantum computer could break the fundamental security that protects trillions of dollars in assets, leading to systemic risk, catastrophic investor losses, and complete erosion of market confidence. That's big. That's huge, right? It's massive. I think it's gaining traction. This quantum news and everything what's happening there. It's big. It's really interesting to see. There are actually many other big news here. Here you can see in the ticker even some things popping up here, and I just picked the main ones here, but I've been reading a lot about those. Wrote some posts to the Reddit. The El Salvador news, by the way, got like almost 500 upvotes and over 100,000 views in Reddit. I think that's pretty good. That's one of my, I think, top 3 or posts or something like that. Okay, so then I think if there are any, okay, let's see, we have something there. So Alpha Zero, you're saying they can't do anything about it. It's all damage control. The only option is a hard fork, which will severely tank the price, and most people just choosing other chains, in my opinion. I think it might be very well like that, because the problem is that it's not so easy to upgrade. This is actually, I can quickly tell before I jump to the next section, to the reports. I can tell like how I found QRL. I was actually sitting in a university lecture, and there was one professor giving a lecture about quantum computing, quantum computer, and he was part of one company, and he was saying that this is big, and they are making a real significant progress on it. It was 2022 when I was there, and then back then I took a look to the quantum computer companies, like in the stock market. I like it. It's like a hobby of mine to a bit invest and so on. So I tried to look for great new opportunities there. So I found IonQ, I put it in a list, and some other companies, and then somehow it kind of I had some other focus areas in life back then, and then I think it was last year, I realized that hey, by the way, those companies have been gone up quite significantly, and then I decided, I actually bought some of those, and then I decided to buy also some ETF, quantum ETF, and then I started to think, okay, so where you can actually use these quantum computers. And there are like obvious things like weather forecasting, medical research, fusion, like fusion energy. It's difficult to hold it together, the plasma and this kind of things. So it's good for the computing, those kind of things. Then I started to think that, hey, by the way, like in crypto, the encryption is based on like calculations or mathematics. And classical computers cannot break those. That's what we know. Well, so quantum computers are different. I think it's just something. It's like a new computer, new way that you can calculate challenging problems. It's not applicable to everywhere. I think you guys know. I think here are some from the Discord, and you are very well aware of that. It's anyhow, but the fundamental thing is that for crypto, it can calculate these, it can crack actually the encryption that is now currently protecting crypto. And it starts, it's not all. There are this like SHA 256, and then there is ECDSA, which is actually ECDSA is the problem. This is the biggest problem for the Bitcoin, definitely. Do you guys think so? If there is someone who is aware of these topics, just tell me in the chat. Do you agree what I'm saying here? If someone is totally disagreeing, then also let me know. We will go deeper in those topics definitely in these future shows, and I will tell more about it. But for me, it was totally eye-opening that hey, by the way, it is one of the low-hanging fruits for the quantum computers to break the encryption. It's nothing like magic or anything. It's just a new. We have developed a technology that can actually make those calculations and break it, and that's it. Alpha Zero is saying that I think I remember there are around 4 million vulnerable coins that are still from the Satoshi's era. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I don't remember the exact number there, but I know there were, I think Deloitte was saying something like the 25% of the coins are vulnerable. It's significant amount. And if you do things like El Salvador, you're moving to the new wallets. Okay, it's excellent. It's good. It protects you for a while, but actually, does it protect you from the impact when the if those Satoshi coins will get drained? Let's say, for example, China. If they win the race and start draining Satoshi coins, what will happen to the market value? I don't know. You tell me. I think it's not going to look good. I think it's bad. And the problem here is that when it breaks it impacts. Okay, then basically nowadays lately we have seen that that there's just constant progress. Okay, there was a lot of messages like Bitcoin and Ethereum communities that it's FUD, it's not happening, it's really not. El Salvador news that I posted on Reddit. It was about someone gave an excellent tip for this post in the Discord, and I just posted there. There was not a single FUD comment. All the other ones has been like, it's a FUD, it's go away, this is not happening. Because it's real. This is real, it's happening. And the problem here is, coming back to my story, is that then my first idea was that, it happens, then they will just upgrade. Just upgrade the Bitcoin or whatever other blockchain. Okay, but it's a bit difficult in these decentralized systems. Actually, it gets very, very complicated. We will get back to those in the future broadcasts and make a deep dive like why it's so difficult. I've been part of in many technological migration projects that are so much simpler, and it's you can't believe how difficult it is to get the people to do something. For example, to say to Satoshi, hey, can you wake up and can you go and transfer your coins to the new wallet? Can you please do that? Then we are safe. No, it's not so. It's not so easy. It's not just technological upgrade. That I think if Bitcoin or Ethereum, for example, if they would upgrade technologically, if they would start building from the scratch, it would be no problem. But they have the problem with the legacy blockchain. It's very, very complicated. It's nasty. And AlphaZero, you are saying here that okay, it has started already. It's totally possible. I think it would nobody if some country would get this capability. Of course, they are not using it just for crypto. That's a fact. Military secrets and all these kind of things. I think they have plenty of documents saved, and they will be eager to read those. But I think crypto is just one thing, and they would start slowly. Of course, they don't announce it to everyone, and it's good to keep in mind, like somehow I think when talking with people think that this is the end of the world, there's bigger problems, this is absolutely, like everything is destroyed. Of course not. Of course not. It's ridiculous. It's just mathematical fact that you can just calculate it and crack the encryption, and you can basically access any wallet. It's like you suddenly get a key to some house, all the houses in the world. And you can just walk in, you have a cloaking device, no one sees you. And then you just walk in, you pick whatever things you wish from the house, and you carry it out. And nobody will know about it. Like, who did it? It's the basic concept in crypto. Like if you lose your seed phrase or something, if it was the cleaning lady who was in your house and saw those words, you have no idea who got it. It's pretty difficult to find out. So this is the key, and yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's just something. It's vulnerable, and that's why this kind of blockchains like QRL, for example, has been since the mainnet. They are secured so far. I think they will need to continue to evolve. This is the fact. But so far they are one of the only blockchains capable of give an answer to that quantum threat. How would I say? So it is cool. And yeah, what I was saying, that this Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I think if they're all those amazing developers, they're really talent there. And I appreciate it a lot, all of those blockchains. The challenge what they have is massive, because they could start from the scratch and build the quantum secure blockchain, no doubt. But they have the problem with the legacy system. That is the thing. It's going to take years and it's going to look messy. There are pretty good links about this. Hunter Beast, for example, is one of the main Bitcoin developers, and he has been the one trying to warn the community that this is a real threat. We need to do something about it, and it's complicated. It's existential threat. This is directly what I remember him saying. And well, this is the case. So now finally people start to become aware. It's going to take years. I don't know. Is it better to put a bit of the hedge to quantum secure blockchains? Maybe. I think I think there's something here really interesting in QRL specific. When I did my research, I actually bought a couple of I can mention Cell, Quanks, QRL. Those were, I think, the ones that I decided to buy just a little bit, and then later on, I'm basically I trust mostly for the QRL. I've explored the project, and I like the community. I love it, and I like how openly they are updating like what's happening in the project zone and these kind of things. I will show shortly about that. Okay, so here's a bit of talk about what are my thoughts about it, what was my history in QRL, why we are here, why I'm talking about it, why I think it's important that people would become aware of this. But I think now is the time. So actually, I think I will need to go here. Just give me a moment. Hopefully we get the latest numbers. See here. It's already working here. Okay, so basically what we have here is we can see the QRL price. Okay, we are here lagging a bit under 70. It has been now between the 60 cents and 63 cents or something like that, and 70 cents. And I think I'm not going this time. Today I have plenty of material that I will share with you guys. But what we can see here is that actually there was a quite nice uptick for the QRL price, and then it has been a bit of a price pressure here. Big reason has been that there was one whale wallet that was made actually an exit. I will show some interesting reports related to that as well. But here actually in MEXC is one of the most active marketplaces and the most of the volume. Still the volume is somewhere like 100,000 QRL or something per currently. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see, like the first questions I saw when Zond. I think when the Zond will be launched, I think it will actually launch all kind of activities. But here is the basic prices. I will be analyzing these in the future a bit more. But at the moment, what I've got. I will actually show you a bit some historical values here. So I like to take this all view. So it was like crypto was like 2017. It was a big hype back then, and that's when QRL was launched. I think it was like really excellent timing for the project, funding wise, at least what I've been seeing some reports, and it has ensured that the project has been capable of developing the system further. And there are some movements, some big exchanges made an exit. There were some problems. Then I think if I'm actually showing you for the 1 year graph, we can see here that in December 2024, what was this peak? What was this peak? This peak was about Google Willow chip was announced. Immediately, bam! It goes up. It goes up like crazy. And then we heard what then? Okay, then we are going down again. What happened? I think NVIDIA CEO said that this is actually the quantum threat. It's not going to happen in the next few decades. But then actually it's not so simple. I think he changed his mind at some point, and now actually we have got increasing amount of comments about that. Hey, by the way, quantum computing is making there's a lot of funding going in, and there's a lot of big breakthroughs happening in the hardware side and the software side. So it's constantly pushing, and we are getting closer and closer. I think that to the point of some call it as a Q day, when it will break the encryption. Like I mentioned, I think the first one will be this ECDSA encryption. I think that's the one that will be broken, and I think it might happen already like as early as 2027. I think it might be I don't know what's going to happen. QRL will be safe. Anyone owning this crypto will be safe. I'm by the way not giving any financial advice in these streams. I think this is a disclaimer. So I'm just trying to share you all what I know and my research. But I think it's I think that there it's quite a nice feeling that you don't have to worry about this threat. Yeah. Okay. Then there was in July there was a big uptick. Then there was actually one big whale selling here. I will come soon to that, but I will actually show you some interesting graph. I was showing. Let me go here. I don't know if you agree with me, but I just did in Google Trends some search for quantum computing plus crypto, and then when we are looking at here, like what has happened, it's actually wow. It's a lot of web searches. It's a lot of interests here, and if you compare here, like see what has lately been happening. I think these El Salvador things, and there are a lot of other news. Definitely there has been a uptick again. Something is happening in quantum computers and quantum companies as well. So I think it's somehow related to the price reaction as well, I would say. Some of these Google Trends, by the way, the idea is here, have sometimes earlier used this in various kind of just giving kind of trying to see is there some correlation or not. I don't know. You can comment in the chat if you think so. But there were, for example, some forecasts for the flus in Google Trends. They saw if people were googling about flu, then they were predicting that is the flu wave coming or so. that was in some scientific report about it, but I think later on there might have been some news that actually it wasn't like scientifically I don't know, approved, or there was at least no consensus about it. But Google Trends can sometimes give quite interesting insights in higher scale topics. So this is interesting. Okay, and then jumping to the next thing, which is actually here. So it's the Quanta Scan. I really like this service because it's possible here to see like the biggest exchanges. You can see and the biggest owners actually for the QRL, and you can see here is the top 500 wallets. The first one is the Foundation wallet. This is that's it. And the second one is MEXC, which is clearly the biggest exchange for QRL. And then here you can see that there was actually number 4 wallet. I will show you soon a report. There was number 4 wallet that actually started selling a lot of Quanta and made a complete exit. I will show you soon about that. But here you can see that they are like a bit more than 10, I don't know, 11 or something like. If you exclude the Foundation and MEXC exchange, I think there are they're like 11 over million Quanta wallets, and quite many of these are okay. There are some more newer ones like 2024 even something, but some of these are Foundation times like 2018 and 19 and so on. It was much cheaper to get it in back then, and I have to congratulate those visionary who got in. The price was very reasonable back then. But let's take a look at the wallet balances. This is actually a report that I made. I was using the Blockchain Explorer, and I took the CSV file from there, and I played around with the data. I took it was interesting. I started doing this. I wanted to see like what kind of changes are happening here in the blockchain. Like what kind of movements are happening? Because I want to analyze. I'm really interested to see like what actually happens here. So, okay, we had. I took the CSV file. Unfortunately, I didn't have access to the order file, so I took the July 22, and then I made the comparison. It was earlier in the August. Now the latest what you see here is August 30, and it was just the time actually when this big whale started making a strange moves. This guy was, I don't know, the Dimitri guy. I even named it here to my labels that it's some Genesis Dimitri. This guy started sending some weird messages in the blockchain, transferring the funds, and there was all kind of drama. I don't know what was that about. I have no idea. It was interesting to follow, and but basically for me. The thing is that I was interested to see what is the trying to see through all the drama, and the fact is that that guy made an exit from the fourth biggest wallet. Fourth biggest wallet. It was like 2.6 million Quanta, and he made a complete exit. You can see it in between quite a short time. He made an exit. And he also had another one over million wallet, and he made a complete exit on that. I don't know if that guy, what is the case? If he just want to move funds around and switch it to some new wallets, or I think a lot of that went to MEXC exchange specifically. So a lot of those were sold to the market as well. I think some of these, I have a feeling that some of these new wallets that have appeared here might have something to do with the Dimitri guy as well. I think it's difficult to sell all of this to the market, and I don't know if he even has this idea to sell it all, or if he has a need even to sell it all. But I might do in the future some special about Dimitri and start exploring like what actually has happened with these wallet and what kind of movements have been there. This is quite interesting. I have a feeling that there is some of these are related to that, but not all. And then we have also some interesting new wallets appearing here. I think there are some genuine new real buyers, and it's cool. I have it all. I have mentioned here that I have Economy Exchange. I've started naming some of those. I even have had tokens. I was manually updating the tokens related to the wallets. As some of you might know that there are some tokens in the blockchain that you can see, and then you might see some correlation with the wallets and try to figure out what the heck is happening here, and what is connected to what. I see that Alpha Zero is saying that oh wow, yeah, this is exactly what was my feeling. It's oh wow, this is big. I know a friend who received 100,000 from Dimitri. That was the craziest thing that I've seen happen in all my time in crypto. That was, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I saw that this was crazy. I don't know what the heck happened. I know that this Dimitri guy had a lot of Quanta. So I think maybe it's insignificant. Maybe it was a trauma. Maybe I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what was the case. I think it was weird. All those videos and all this thing, American video, something like this. There was this guy and they had like a unicorn there, like wow, very weird stuff. I think I will explore that in the future streams. That might be interesting. I have a pretty good understanding already, something that okay how these are linked, but yeah, I might do a bit more research. So that's it. Then we have yeah, definitely some new wallets here happening here. MEXC exchange. Okay, that has been like quite close. Now I think it's a bit over 4 million again. It has gone, you know, under 4 million, then a bit over, especially when this Dimitri was sending Quanta there, and then selling and so on. There have been actually like actual selling and volume caused by this. So I suppose that he's not selling to himself though. But yeah, there's. I think it's also nice to see that we have plenty of new wallets here happening. This is just this is actually also the file now for this this stream. I'm just showing this file. I think in the future I might show some other interesting insights and reports related to this file specifically. I could actually make if you have some ideas, by the way, just send it Discord, for example, or you can give me the ideas like what kind of data you would like to see. I have prepared something. I have some ideas, but if you have some ideas, just send it. I can do those. I've been quite successfully, by the way, using ChatGPT in many of the things. I've been setting up the stream and even some reports and stuff. Not all done with it, but some visualization stuff. Like for example, this one was made with it. It's quite handy tool nowadays. I've been quite into AI stuff also in the past years, so trying to explore that field as well. But yeah, that was the let's see, QRL social media pulse. This is the next thing. By the way, if you have any just comments, I see Alpha Zero is sending comments there. If there are any others, like if you are interested, if you have any questions, just put it in chat. I can put it. I can share my thoughts or ideas with you guys. Just put it there. And if you have some new viewers here. We are talking about the QRL, which is quantum resistant ledger specifically. This show is now dedicated, at least the next few shows will be dedicated for this topic. It's a quantum resistant crypto. There's a huge thing happening now actually in the crypto market and the quantum market. So there have been big news that we covered today. There's El Salvador, for example, was transferring their Bitcoin funds to the new wallets. It's actually they are buying time for the fact that actually quantum computers' lowest hanging fruit is to break ECDSA, which is kind of related to, let's say, like 25% of the Bitcoins existing wallets, and it will break that, crack that encryption. It is the quantum computers can just make the calculations and then they crack it, and then those wallets can be accessed and can be drained. It will of course have a huge impact to the blockchain, and the challenge is that the upgrading those Bitcoin and Ethereum and those blockchains it's extremely complicated. It's much more complicated than it's when you start to dig into the deeper. It's really challenge, and it's not happening now. Well, I don't know. Actually, AlphaZero was saying that maybe it started already. It could be, but this is definitely something that will happen. And now the timelines are already in 2027, might be earliest. So it's only a couple of years away. Hardware, software progress in quantum computing. So this was for the new viewers. But anyhow, what we have here is the QRL social media pulse. So I've been following this kind of statistics as well. So we have from week 35 to week 36, and what has happened here. So X, actually there hasn't been like any big posts in X. So I think it has been about 21,700 somewhere there. I think it's not totally precise. It's 21.7 thousand or something like how they are reporting it. So I don't know exactly. There might have been some small changes. But then in the Reddit, we already crossed 4,000 followers, and in the QRL specific Reddit. Discord has been growing definitely. Telegram, there has been some drop, and I think this drop is related to some bots. I don't know. It might be related somehow to this Dimitri thing, but as well. But I think it's also partly related that they were popping up like huge amount of these bot accounts, and then those have been restricted. It's sad. It's happening nowadays. Okay, hello. We have like renditions 12. Welcome to the stream. Here, CoinCap, market cap. Overall, we can see that this is a growing trend, and I will be following this every week. By the way, renditions. This is and all new users. This is a weekly show pilot. So I'm focusing on QRL, which is quantum resistant ledger. It's a crypto, and I recommend reading about the QRL.org. You can find more information on Discord. Discord community is very active as well. So I'm covering this. This is the very first pilot version, and I'm showing you a bit information here, and then collecting like what is the feedback and how you guys see this. Anyhow, just to give you a bit of the insights, like okay, what has been happening for the past year. I don't have the access to all the past reports, but I can. What I found was this 2024 report saying that from QRL Foundation that they had just shy of 3,000 Discord members, and now we can see that we have 3,500 already, or close to. I think it almost crossed that, but it's very close. 16,000 X viewers, you can see that we have like 21,700, and it said that okay, a bit over 1,000 YouTube subscribers. You can see that in well, actually now it's like 1,820. I think its overall trend is that people are getting more aware, they're getting more curious. What is this quantum resistant in the crypto world? I definitely say that you should do that. Okay. So renditions, you have been following quantum resistant cryptos for a while now. What do you think about the alternatives? And thank you for following me, by the way. And I've been following quantum resistant cryptos for a while now. What do you think of the alternatives to QRL like Cell, Quanks, and Mochimo? QRL is better than them. Okay, this is AlphaZero's opinion. What I'm saying that when I started exploring these options, the first I actually selected 3 ones. I came to this world. I explained earlier in this stream that how I found out first of all QRL. I was exploring quantum companies actually. That was MySpace, and then I figured out that actually there's the connection to the crypto world, and quantum resistant crypto will be the future. In my opinion, it's a must. It's not if, but it's when this is going to crack the crypto encryption. It's just a fact. There's no. It's obvious. It's obvious that this is going to happen. And when I was exploring those options, I actually ended up to QRL, Cell, and Xanx. And I bought all of those a bit, just a tiny bit of all. And then I started to do more deeper research on each of those. I ended up thinking that QRL was for me, in my opinion, it was somehow the most convincing project. I thought that there have been some delays, like in the project Zond. People has been asking like when it's going to be launched and so on. I've been asking the same questions in Discord, and I've been pushing a bit to maybe the core team that to give answers, and I know it's difficult. It's difficult to give answers like when they can make these major upgrades, because they are solving something that no one has solved before. But I have seen some significant progress, and I think that QRL is making it. I'm not sure about like Cell, Xanx. I think that they had Xanx had some like IBM connection. I kind of like that, but Cell is something I haven't too much now taken attention. I still have tiny bit of all those, but for me, I don't know. It's my opinion was that QRL somehow seemed the most interesting one of all these, and that's why I'm here. I want to explore even deeper. I have a, like I mentioned it early in the stream, I have a researcher background. I have an extensive digitalization background in multinational, multi-billion companies, and now I'm just I want to objectively try to figure out, okay, what's happening, okay, and what of course is the best option here. I don't know. QRL is something that I want to go dig in deeper, and share the insights, and also get some insights from you guys. Because I can change my opinion anytime if someone, it can happen. It's definitely, I'm very open to that. But I want to get the facts. I don't want this kind of just hype and something like this. It's interesting that some project it can be, you can be a bit do marketing like little bit provocate. You can little bit like cheerlead some project, but fundamentally for me it's about going to the facts and digging into the details. And okay, so that's it. Now I think we have taken a look at these reports. So the next thing what I've been doing, just keep those questions coming in the chat. just do that. I have maybe very quickly the next one where we are going actually is the art corner. It's a bit lighter topic than for us, but if you have any questions, maybe I could repeat. We had the one question here that I would like to hear. What's your opinion, or what do you think? What do you think about the QRL price next week? Type 1 if you think it's going up, type 2 if it's going down. I would like to hear, like, all the viewers who are there. Just type in what's your opinion. What do you think? Is it going up or down? And then at the end of this stream, I will actually announce the result. You will see some surprise there, like what's happening. We will take a look at the crystal ball and see what is the consensus of you guys. And you can see here, ID Shock, thank you for posting the question there. So just type in the chat, type 1 or type 2. Do that. Excellent, thanks Jessica, Chaz as well, renditions 12, thank you. Alpha Zero, thank you. I think it is looking that you think it's going up here. We took a look at the charts. How is the price movement here? Okay, we are like 65. I'm looking at the ticker here now that we are somewhere into 65 cents at the moment. Yesterday it was doing like 10% up or something like that. Was cool. And sometimes it's going making a big movements as well. And I will analyze of course the volumes and the order book. It has a big impact for this kind of low liquidity crypto, but I think this will be the future. I think the price is what we are seeing here. I'm not giving any financial advice, you guys. Quantec, okay, thanks for following. Thank you. Then what we are seeing here, the price movements, I think it's going to definitely with these prices. I'm not giving any financial advice. I want to say that in my opinion, there is like an amazing opportunity here. I think you have I'm happy that you have found out about this stream. It was posted only a bit to the Discord community, but not widely. I've been very low profile on this one. So of course I want to first analyze this pilot program. What you guys think? What is working? What needs improvement, and this and so on. So I can improve that in the weekly show. So this is the weekly show pilot. What you're watching here now, and focusing on QRL. You can see the QRL price here. If some of you are not aware of, thank you also for the answers. Thanks, Udetek. I think, did I pronounce it okay? Quantec, thanks for sharing your opinion. Yesterday we saw some quite nice movement here. Okay, but okay. So let's keep those answers. I think our moderator ID Shock is keeping a count on what you guys are saying there. I will jump to the next part, which is and here we are. And actually now let's see what we have here. These are taken from the QRL Discord. By the way, all who are interested, and if you are not aware of QRL and what it is, go to theqrl.org and read about it, and go to their Discord channel. It's absolutely warming community, absolutely answering all your questions that you might have, and really fun, nice people there, and really helpful and such. But today I have picked Cold Steel made something here, QRL related the picture. This, wow, I like this. I would like to have this kind of hoodie, by the way. It would be cool, you know, QRL at the back, and it's you can see the texture. You can see it's like wow. It's I like that. somehow I think there is something in this picture that I enjoyed. This is nice. Okay, I'm coming like Uden, you're asking about the Bitcoin's BIP 360. I think this is what Hunter Beast was had been prepared. I think we will have in the future even more of those questions. If you have, I would like to have like in the chat, if you have other guys also want to comment on that. Like Alpha Zero, you are saying it will not work. I think they have challenges. They definitely have challenges on that. I don't know the timeline. I don't know, like they have big challenges, but I don't know. I kind of hope that all the blockchains can find somehow a way to become quantum resistant. I don't want the world to crash. I really don't want that. But I think that it's getting late. It's going to be difficult. It's really challenging to do that. But yeah, I have at least watched some Hunter Beast. It was some podcast. He was explaining this and also this BIP 360. I think I don't know. I need to get back to that later. I need to do further analysis what they can do about it. But I think I'm happy that some Bitcoiners are getting more aware of the problem. Hunter Beast was complaining. It was like last week or just a while ago. He was complaining that he got, even after this El Salvador news, when they say that they transferred funds to the new wallet. New wallets, all their Bitcoin funds, they transferred to the new wallets to buy some time for this quantum threat. I think Hunter Beast was quite shortly after that sending some X post that saying that just so many people were contacting him during the weekend saying that it's just a FUD. This is nothing. It's not the real threat. Completely nonsense. Sorry to say that, but it's completely nonsense. This is absolutely real fact, and I think that thanks a lot, Jessica says. Then I think this is just something I don't know, really challenging thing. But I will get back to those BIP comments a bit later. And yeah, Alpha Zero, you're saying that a few months ago Jensen said it was 20 years ago. Yeah, this is estimates are like 2030. I saw some really interesting scientific reports stating that actually it could be like 2027 already, and it was I shared that in at least you can find it in Reddit QRL. I think you can find it there. Was it me or was it someone else who was posting that? I posted at least somewhere, but I can share it in the future broadcasts. Some of those reports, very interesting, and the timelines are changing, and I think there is the timelines are changing, and what's happening is that governments, Canadian government, now El Salvador was doing this, US government has been warning about this. I shared that news in this stream earlier, and they're really warning that this is existential threat, and it's a fact. It's crazy. But let's get back to we are in the art corner, so let's run through this. So Cold Steel, you have had a lot of screen time here. So that was the first one. Then we have the second one was coming from Golden CD, and this is the, wow, I like this. I don't know if you guys see this kind of QRL moon when you are in the moonwalking. I don't know. It's cool. It's really nice. I like the idea. I like the idea. I like, whoa, that's cool. I like it. This will be the year for us. I think this is like, oh, we will see the QRL moon. I hope the shine lights for all the people. I think they will see the light. This is cool. Okay, then what we have here is we have scissors. You are the third one. I don't know if you're in the stream, but we have the Quanta Squirrel. I like this guy. This guy. It's, you know, it's the even the dollar sign there. I think it's nice. I don't know what I don't know what kind of peanuts this squirrel has been eating. To be honest, like transferred himself to the Vincent van Gogh world. I don't know. I like that Starry Nights. Actually, I love that painting. It's kind of a bit similar. I was in New York actually, Museum of Modern Arts, seeing that live. It's awesome. I like he's eating the some strange peanuts. I don't know, but it's fun. It's cool. Okay. This is nice. Okay, so the question here, I have these three ones here. So then, which artwork do you like the most? So you can leave. I think ID Shock will post the question there. I don't know if you did already, but is it the first one? Cold Steel. It was the print. Then we had the moon and the squirrel. So you can type in there. Okay. Okay. Renditions, you're saying that sound effects are too loud. Okay, I will definitely take a look at that. If that's an issue, I will take a look at that. At least in the transitions. I will do that. Thanks for the feedback. I like that. Okay, so the question, did we have? Okay, now here we have Paul. The moon is getting votes. Scissors, squirrel, go! I like that. I like the squirrel as well. It's fun as well. Come on, we have okay. Squirrel is making peanuts of the squirrel. I know you can make it. Okay, now we get a bit for the moon. Go on. Come on, people. Shall we take a look at the moon as well? Here was the moon. Okay, cool, nice. Squirrel, moon, fading. Oh, now we have a tie. Now someone has to go there. Now just give. You have the power. Now you can choose. Like, okay, is it the squirrel or the moon? No one will know. Who is that? Do we get it, or do I need to make the final decision for this one? I don't know. Peanuts were I don't know, very fancy peanuts, but I also like the moon a lot. The time is running out. Moon. People are saying moon. Is that turning the tide? Are we going? Okay, I think the time is going up. Running up. I think it's Squirrel is the winner. I think it. Now someone, hey, come on. Now we have viewers. We have over 30 viewers there. Someone go and click that. Make the decision. Is it the moon or is it the squirrel? Now it's the fight. The moon was here. The squirrel was here. No, moon is because Okay, we are seeing in the future. It's a quantum chat. Okay, let's make the decision that the moon wins. Okay, this moon is the winner for this time. Fame and glory. I think we don't have anything else to share here, but the moon is nice. I like this. It's beautiful. It's a very fancy idea. I like that. is that, but I like all those squirrels. Cool. So that was the art corner. Next, let's take a very quick look to the project zone. Okay, so here is actually something I'm not going to share too much about this one, but here is the roadmap for QRL. So we have the project zone. You can read it here. It's built with the next evolution of post-quantum secure distributed ledger technology, and it is basically project zone is QRL 2.0, and it eliminates the complexity of making your Ethereum or Solidity based project post-quantum secure with minimal adjustments, converting your existing Solidity code to Hyperion and deploy directly to our chain. It's fast, seamless, and future-proof. Shows your customers you are not just keeping up, you are leading the charge of quantum secure with Project Zone. So this is basically, you can read more about this. I will focus on the future streams more about this zone, but it's a big thing. It's like Ethereum but post quantum secure. And what you can find here is that it's not just done in the hidden grounds, like somewhere in a hidden room or behind the locked doors. You can actually see here what has been happening. They have been very heavily, the developers have done a great job here. So there has been a proof of stake blockchain, and all these we already know that actually this QRL, when we are talking about it, it's really solid work. It's a double audited blockchain. And now this zone is progressing. They have made the beta testing, it's done at the testnet. V1 is now on the works, and it was awesome to see. Here you can see actually like these 10, I like to follow these like 10 steps here until the completion. So they jumped from the 4 to 10. Just it was awesome. Like they made in a week. Or sometimes I think it's this is like the Windows, you know. Sometimes you're seeing the progress bar. Something is more, I guess, more difficult in the beginning or at the end. So sometimes it progress is like it goes like 99%. How many of you have felt that? Huh? Is it that? Okay. Somebody is asking a stream cut off. Is there some problem, or are others seeing the stream? To me, it seems to be okay. Seems to be working fine there. So I don't know, Alpha Zero, if you had some issue with the stream. Okay, you're back. Excellent. So new address format with the Sphinx Plus, that's there. And then they are progressing with other stuff here, and then we have comprehensive security audit reviews. Thank you for following. Thanks. We are seeing that, and what I would like to show you, because I don't have I have plenty of other stuff I will show you today, and I will definitely talk more about the zone in the future streams. But there are weekly updates here. If you go to the bottom and you can click here, you can actually see the weekly updates, what the guys have been doing. And this is fancy. This is nice that you can really see it's a real project. This like QRL stuff it's real. This is like that's part of the reason why I'm keeping these streams. When I was doing this, exploring this quantum secure crypto and the options, and I found out QRL, I really love the dedication. I love the technical knowledge. I think there's extremely smart and people there in the chat, and something that I just found out. I thought that okay, the marketing part has not. It's maybe not working so much. So is there a way how to spread the awareness of this golden nugget that's there? It's that was one of the reasons I started a bit of posting. I actually have in the Reddit, there have been a lot of actually over a couple of 100,000 views for those posts, and raising the awareness of this quantum threat to crypto. It's not end of the world, but it's good to be aware of, and then good to be aware of that there's a project like QRL that they have been visionary who actually saw it coming already like 2017, and the mainnet was like 2018. Exactly, I figured out that earlier this year somewhere, or last year I started to think about it. It's interesting. And here, what I can say about this, I've been analyzing a bit this, thinking, okay, what is the progress? But there's something interesting. I think you guys want to know. Do you know? Some of you might know this, but do you know what the main developer said? There have been a lot of people asking when's on. I became familiar with that comment, that okay, it's never-ending story and so on. But what the main developer Cyber actually said recently, this is cool. And he said this: development is still in progress, looking to wrap that up in 2025. We are looking to wrap up the development by 2025. Audit may take its time. This is understandable. But hey, come on guys, we are in the 8th of September, and this is a huge thing. These guys have been building this for years, and it's post-quantum secure Ethereum. Ethereum developers, if you're here, I think you will hear about Zond. You will know about Zond. You definitely want to go take your smart contracts and transfer it, so it really becomes something that you can use. Everything what you have built, and this is this is of course not something that has been publicly announced. So okay, this is the main developer saying that. It's not public announcement. That would definitely require more thought if they would say that it's coming this year. But I'm just telling you, if main developer is saying that, I think, I don't know, you decide. Do you believe Cyber? Is it coming this year? Wrapping up, I don't know, the mainnet might come after the audits. Yeah, it takes some time and maybe some corrections, but there is significant progress. I don't know. What's your opinion? Is it coming next year? Excellent. You're seeing, okay, we see Alpha Zero. Yeah, man, your posts are pulling in numbers. That made me bullishness to go up from 7 to 9.5. Yeah, that's good to hear. I think what I'm doing, I'm just objectively trying to find the information, and I have the researcher background, and I really like to analyze the sources that I provide. Of course, sometimes there can be something that is not fully I don't know. Cannot always find something for Wall Street Journal or something like this. But in general, I really try to find truthful sources, and I think that this quantum news and what will be the impact to crypto is significant. It's there's no question about it. If like White House report was making a report about this, they had some comments. Now I don't have the citation here, but it's in the QRL actually Reddit. You can read the post there, and it's big. Legislation is changing. All the financial organizations has to become quantum resistant. It will be easier for them, like banks, for example. because they are centralized systems. That's one of the impact, and they are preparing as we speak. They are doing that for sure. Bitcoin, I don't know. Sometimes I hear the calls that like Hunter Beast saying that people are saying that this is not this is a not real threat. And it just seems obvious. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I think the awareness is raising. All of you guys here in the stream, I think you are early. This is the time to explore that. Know that this kind of thing is happening. This is I see this as a rare opportunity. I don't know. What do you think? This is my opinion. Then we can jump to the next part. It's the market cap comparison. This is I don't know. Is this fair? Is this fair? Like I don't know. But I chose like it just came to me. I just thought I will start with something. I put XRP. I put it there, and I know that they have done a lot of marketing and such, and the price has gone up. So if we compare QRL to those, so QRL with the market cap of XRP, we would be talking about like 2,265. And now, what do we have? Yeah, like it was 65. What the ticker says? I don't know. It's still so low, and there's a potential. We are talking like they are not giving any financial advice and so on, but I don't know. Just my thinking is that this is like a kind of a Bitcoin moment that happened in the past, and this is a real threat coming and real solution for that threat. So I think we might see a pretty nice uptick here, but that's my personal opinion. You guys decide. You decide. Red Zero at least is bullish next year. Cool. I think so. I think it will take a bit time, but I think time is running out for many of the blockchains. But we can see here, and this is the comparison. And then I, of course, want to make a bit of analysis. So I created actually an analysis template for this one and run that through the analysis template. And what I found out, I wanted to take a look at the QRL and compare it. I will be comparing this weekly. I will pick up some other crypto versus QRL. And I'm taking this market cap analysis. Basically in this analysis you can see that the QRL price here and XRP price, then you know that QRL market cap is somewhere here, 52.7 million, XRP market caps 167.9 billion. And why this comparison is meaningful, I don't know how aware of you guys are for how the market price is defined, but this is the same like in any stock, for example. If you are talking about Apple or Tesla or whatever, sometimes people pay attention to the price. They say that the price looks very high. So Tesla is maybe 350, and so it must be expensive stock. But this is not how you define it. You have to see how many Tesla shares are there in the market, and then you can define. Because every now and then when the price goes up, and then basically Tesla could for example make a split, and or reverse split, or it's both ways. It can happen in the stock markets. So it means that actually there are first there can be like 1,000 shares, and then suddenly there are like 2,000 shares. Companies can do this kind of switching, and then it impacts the price. So if they double the number of shares, of course the price drops to half. This is happening. So not going deeper to that explanation, but this is why the comparison is important, that when you compare the price here, so if there would be exactly the same amount of shares for QRL, then we would see what is the comparable price to XRP. So XRP market cap is definitely much higher now. QRL is much lower. And what I wanted to do here is I wanted to do this kind of gap analysis. So I wanted to find like what XRP has been doing right, and what is the QRL's current state. And you can see here that the global, like XRP's strengths are the global banking partnerships, aggressive marketing, decade-long community presence, resilience through SEC battles, top-tier exchange listings. Very, very good. Okay, so how about QRL? So high advanced technology, post-quantum security, but minimal marketing, smaller community, limited listings, and lower awareness outside of niche crypto circles. This is why this stream is here. I want to make all you guys, I want to make you succeed. I want you to really take a look at this. Take a look at this, because I think this is something. This is highly advanced technology, and these guys are doing excellent job. And there's a real demand now for post-quantum crypto. So basically, you can see here that the gap analysis. Okay, learnings from XRP. Okay, so what should we learn here? So community persistence. XRP army kept momentum alive even during lawsuits and market downturns. Yes, okay. And the framing itself as a bridge current to global payment gave XRP a clear, sticky identity and these kind of things. They have been doing a lot of good things. And what is basically the strategy? You can maybe read in the stream all the details. It would take a bit, maybe too much time. I have other things that I will want to cover today, but you can read it all there. But you can see that the strategy for QRL was like push the first live quantum secure blockchain identity as simply as XRP pitched global payment bridge. Okay, can we agree on that? Institutional outreach. I think it positions QRL with cybersecurity defense, government entities preparing for quantum threats. I think there are a lot of nice things that could be done here. Exchange expansion. I know that there's a lot of in QRL community. People have been asking like, when are we going to list in the like tier 1 exchanges? And I think it's the project zone that I've been mentioning here, which is allowing QRL 2.0 and post-quantum secure smart contracts, all these things. It's big, and it will help. Actually, there are some technicalities that it will help also for the exchanges to take QRL in their portfolio. So these are like on the works, and there are some discussions. I don't know the timings, and we will hear it on time. But anyhow, what I wanted to do here is I wanted to, in this analysis, somehow explain like what should be said to the QRL team and the QRL community. This is ChatGPT analysis, by the way. it's not anything I've been fully written, so I don't take the responsibility. It's not me, but I think that sometimes it works. I've been playing around a lot, and there are some truth in this. And if I'm reading it, what is the analysis like? XRP proved that persistence, partnership, and narrative can build one of the largest ecosystems in crypto. QRL has an edge XRP never had. So it's true future proofing against quantum threats. This is so true. By combining your technical excellence with bold storytelling and stronger visibility, QRL can seize the spotlight when the world wakes up to quantum risk. It has been waking up all the time. We are getting like every week some excellent news. Keep building. You're ahead of time, and history will catch up. This is for the team. Good to know. And for the community, all people here, all the viewers, you can see that what is the message and learnings from XRP community? XRP's rise wasn't just because of banks. it was because of its people. The XRP army never gave up, and their persistence created a movement. XRP's community is smaller, but it has something even stronger: conviction in a mission that matters for the future of digital security. Every conversation, every post, every voice helps push QRL closer to recognition. Together, we are the quantum secure vanguard. I agree with that. This is something why I'm doing this stream. I'm doing this for the community. I think this is all the posts I've been doing. It's definitely. I just want to spread the word. And I know that there are a lot of people now. We have a donation wallet, I think, in Discord, and many people have been sharing some articles and stuff. And I think it's cool. It's what it requires. It's a strong community and all this marketing and taking testing. This is the weekly show pilot. So trying, is this format reaching people? Maybe, I don't know. I will ask definitely at the end of the stream. Do we get some new people at least interested in the QRL? Take a look at that. It's a solid project. There is something I would like to show you next, and it is just some promotions. Actually, I'm promoting some. Here, I think. Here is first of all a QRL free giveaway. So this is something that I want to promote. So enter the quantum era. This is an Instagram account. I think if ID shop, you can post the link here now, if that's possible. This is the community, basically the community, newly created community Instagram account for QRL. And here it's saying like we are giving out 200 QRL to one lucky follower who comment on any post between now and September 17. You can comment on any post, as many posts as you want. Okay, there is one catch here. So in order to win, you must have a wallet which contains at least 10 QRL on or before September 17. We are in September 8 now. So basically you have time to still acquire those 10 QRLs. I don't know if you have someone to send it to you, if you have some friends or family, maybe you wish to help them out with this one, or setting up some exchange. I don't know. There are some couple of exchanges. You can actually go to the QRL.org. You can see all the marketplaces there. Be aware of these people in the chats saying that giving you advices and such. Be very, very careful with those. A lot of scams happening there, but the marketplaces are there, and you can access the marketplace and you can buy. Even US people can. I think Binance was there. Someone from the US can say which ones are available. Wallet I think was available there. And for me, I'm from Europe, so for me the MEXC actually has worked well. I think the reviews were horrible, but then my experiences has been excellent. So I think I have a kind of ideas why the MEXC was a bit complained by some people. I think they were accessing from, for example, from the US, and they had some challenges with VPN connection, so I don't know, something related to that. But from Europe, yes, I put my passport information there. I was able to transfer some euros there, and then I was able to switch my euros to USDT, and then I used the USDT to buy some QRL in spot market. It worked nicely, and I was able to store it to hardware wallet Ledger NanoX. And that was completely fine. But you can also go to the QRL website. You can find the desktop wallet, online wallet. It's very easy to create there. and yeah, hopefully you can take part of this giveaway. I think there will be others coming. The nice thing here is that there are only 32 followers here, so you can think about the odds. 200 free QRL. What was the price here? I think it was like 65 cents, and 200. It's pretty nice. It's a good odds, you know. Why not? Okay. The next thing I would like to promote is actually Metajohn wrote recently some Spanish-related article about QRL. So go read it out. You can see the address here in the stream. So you can stop the stream and you can or copy paste this URL, I think. Or actually, IDE Shock if you are able to post that link as well there. This might be for if we happen to have some Spanish-speaking viewers. You could take a look at those. So that's it. Okay. So I think we are almost covered most of the stuff in the stream that I wanted to share to you today. I would like to hear, especially in the Discord, what you liked about this stream. Is it good? Is it beneficial? Is it something that you would like to see in the future? I'm very open for the development ideas. This is the weekly show pilot, so very open to that. And basically, if you have any questions at this point of time, then please let me know. I can share my thoughts. Otherwise, I will prepare ending this stream soon. Any thoughts? Have you liked what you heard today? Do you think it's beneficial? Jessica, at least want to see the next stream. Yeah, I think I will be. The timing is so that I will be traveling for the next 2 weeks. So the next stream is not going to. Most likely, I will not be able to keep the stream next Friday. That because I've been traveling. So, but I will be listening the feedback. And I will be collecting the feedback. I will be trying to improve whatever you guys say. I will try to serve you. This is for the community, love for the community, what I'm doing here. And I will be collecting those ideas, and then when I have time, I will prepare for the next stream, which would be this weekly show. And in between, I might keep some breaking news specials if there's some big news coming, or behind the scenes streams as well. So when I'm preparing some stuff like these reports that you saw, I might be doing that kind of work. So then I might put the stream on. Then you can guys see like how I work, how I do things, how I prepare stuff, and that kind of things. But anyhow, when I have time, then I will prepare the weekly show, and then I can. I will let you guys know in the. If you are the follower, then you will get the notification of that, and such. So then I will most likely inform people also in the Discord and so on. Quantec, this has been great. Excited for the next one. Thank you. Excellent. I'm super happy that you liked. And Alpha Zero, Wenzond, $1,000. I was doing actually some analysis on this one, and I tried to figure out where the price could go, and somehow this was playing around with ChatGPT, and it was estimating that we could be talking something like 500 to 1,000. I don't know. It depends on the market. I think the quantum threat is becoming real, and as well as the QRL 2.0 is especially when that comes out, I think it will have a significant impact to the price movement. Again, not a financial advice. This is my personal opinion, but I think it will have a big impact because it's a real use case and a real project, and that will have an impact. Then we have already had this big news. It's something that it makes sense. Quantum computers, okay. It improves, and then at some point of time they will be able to crack encryption for crypto, and at that point of time crypto has to be quantum resistant. And I think there were like some estimates, like Vitalik for example, it's there in the ticker. Vitalik says that it's 20% of the chance that quantum computing will break the crypto, was it by 2030? You can calculate you can think of your risk. Maybe you can say that, okay, it's nothing. No, 20% is nothing. 20% is quite a lot, I think, if your all money is there. So I don't know, it may make sense to have at least some quantum resistant crypto. I'm talking about QRL, but if you find something better, well, why not? At least put something there. Then you don't have to worry about this quantum. Then it might be that Bitcoin, Ethereum, these will be eventually. They must become quantum resistant. But how fast it is going to be a complicated journey. But anyhow, they need to do it. I don't know. It's what kind of risk do you want to take? Can they make it or not? Ethereum is also in a challenge. They have a huge amount of smart contracts in the legacy system. How the heck are they going to update those? I don't know. I don't have a solution here. But you go to the QRL Discord and ask these questions there. There's super smart people there answering your questions. They're happy to help you. Absolutely. The foundation members are also helping. It's very quality stuff what these guys know. They're very smart people. But anyhow, I hope you've been enjoying the content, like said before, and just hit the follow button in the Kik if you haven't done so yet. It's completely free for you, and it's supporting the stream. This is extremely important, also for me to continue preparing the next streams. So if you like it, it's free for you. I appreciate it. Of course, just if you like the content, then hit the follow. You will get notified with when the streams are starting, when the weekly show is starting, when the breaking news is starting, and this kind of stuff. So you will know about that. And also don't follow the X, Instagram, YouTube. I don't have so much content there yet, but there will be in the future more. Those accounts are available. And if you would like to support even further, then I think it's here. If you like the content, you can donate QRL or PayPal donations. You will find these also in the Kik About page. It's always there, visible. And also much appreciated if you like the content. And what else? I would like to give a big shout out to ID Shock. You're amazing. Great job, man. You've been maintaining this chat. There are a million things I've been setting up this stream from the scratch, and OBS and all this kind of stuff. So I need to keep that in mind. I hope that it doesn't take time anything from the content. In the future, it will be better, easier even to focus on that one. But I think maybe not major issues here. So thanks, ID Shock. And then last but not least, we had the question, Paul, is QRL going up or down next week? and we will see the results soon. And basically, the question is QRL going next week to be the bull or bear? So, thanks everyone, and see you next time.